All right, I think we are live here. Let me see. Just make sure we have the sound. I think we have the sound. Welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday morning. If you guys saw my, actually last weekend, right? So I made a video on last Saturday. I saw the video from Clive Coffee. They did, they made a video on extraction, how to improve your extraction. Okay. And they used a puck screen, okay, the thick puck screen. And according to that video, they went up by like what? Couple percent increase in extraction rates. We did the exact same test, and I don't know, it's about the same. But when I use the paper, okay, when I use the paper on the bottom, gosh, it went up significantly. So here's what we're gonna do. So today I'm gonna be making 2 coffee with paper and without the paper. Okay, and then I'm gonna still add the. I like using screen on the top as well. I do like using screen on the top. So this is 1 millimeter. This is a thinner. Okay, then 1.7 millimeter. I think this is the Posada, but Weber is 1.7 millimeter as well. So this is a 1. It still does a really good job. So that's what we're gonna do this afternoon. I know some of you are morning, so good morning as well. And I'm using the dark roast coffee. This is okay. I used the light roast coffee on Saturday. So I'm using this is more like medium to dark roast coffee. So I don't know. I'm very anxious to try this one because not every coffee using paper. So sometimes I use paper because whenever I'm using the light roast coffee, something fruity, I want to get rid of the oily taste as well, bring out the more brightness. So I like using that. But sometimes dark roast coffee, like this one, I haven't played with it yet, so I'm actually looking forward to it. This is more like medium to dark. Yeah. Light roast, and obviously light roast coffee. I know some of you are out there that love using paper on the bottom, but yeah, I'm very interested to see. I have a refractometer here as well. So let's do some comparison. Okay. And I do have a calculator already pulled up, so it's going to be another interesting video. Okay, another interesting video. Oh, by the way, so I haven't been here much lately, but dealing with some family issues, but it's all done. Okay, it's all done. So, and hopefully I'm going to be back on more often, back to regular schedule. Okay, that's for sure. All right, guys, before we're going to do the comparison, we need to dial in the coffee first because I have no idea what the grind size is going to be. Since my grinder is right here, my P64, so I'm just going to use this one because right here, just because. Okay. Let's do the first shot. All right, let's do the first shot here. All right. By the way, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of January, by the way, or February. Just grind, right? You have to grind for next, I don't know, next spring, next summer. Not a whole lot going on right now, so yeah, just keep going. Grind size, I have no idea, guys. I'm just gonna set since this is more like medium to dark. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just guessing. Okay, I heard that Decent is coming up with a new pump. Okay, Decent is coming up with a new pump. Yeah, shout out to Scott. I was talking to Scott earlier on Discord. Yeah, Scott. Yeah. So So they're gonna put that pump in the new Bangor, right? So the Bangor is like $6,000 coffee machine, by the way. They're like $6,000. So I'm using so this is more like 20-gram baskets. Yeah, I'm using VST this afternoon. So first shot, I'm just gonna dial it in without the paper on the bottom. Yeah, without the paper. Okay. Comes to consistency, comes to workflow wise, I'm just gonna use my auto comb. I'm just gonna go 3 times up and down. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. I like to have that consistency in every shot. So I like to compare, more like apple to apple comparison. All right. Okay, shot number 1. Should I use a puck screen on the top? Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna use puck screen. Second thought, because we are trying to compare the paper, right? Yeah. Yeah, so no puck screen. Okay. But I'm going to be doing brew by weight. Let's go just standard 9-bar shot. Okay, just do let's do standard 9-bar here. I'm going to link my scale. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm using the it's called Windu G's espresso machine from China. Okay, here we go, guys. All right, I do have a profile for 9-bar, just a 9-bar. That's all. Just press the button. Just wait. It's gonna be stopped automatically at like 30. I don't know what did I set it, but shot looks pretty good. Too fast, but it's okay. Yeah, 40-gram shot, 18-gram. 16 seconds. So I have to go grind size a little finer as well. But I mean, it looks really good though. Okay. I mean, this is beautiful looking shot, by the way. Beautiful crema. I'm not gonna drink that one. I'm just gonna adjust my grind size a little bit more finer. Okay. About 10 seconds. There we go. All right, hold on a second here, guys. I thought I checked the water yesterday, but I guess not. I have to put my water. I'm using the Dr. Pablo's water, also known as the scare-free water. Scare-free water there. Okay, so let me show you something though. So without the puck screen on the top, you're gonna have a wet puck, okay, as you can see. Pretty wet. So this is main reason I'm using the screen on the top. You know, not because of the extraction rates. I know, you know, because I like having dry puck, so clean easier. But okay, so this is it, guys. Hopefully we have the right grind size here. Then we are going to measure TDS. Okay. RDT. Meantime, I'm gonna change to more like 30, 18 gram in, 36 gram out instead of 40. So I want to change it. Okay, I do want to change this. Yeah, I do want to change my programming here. Here we go. I'm gonna go 9-bar. I'm gonna adjust that. Hold on. I'm gonna adjust the shot here. I'm gonna total weight. Yeah, I wanna go 36 gram, not 40. Let's save that. There we go. That's better. So I want to go 1-to-2 ratio. I'm going to be doing brew by weight. So hopefully we're going to have the right time. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. I'm just going to go back to back. Exact same grind size, same everything. Okay. Okay, just like so. For the consistency. Okay. Man, it seems I changed my grind size finer, but I don't know. It's about the same depth-wise. Yeah. It'd be interesting. 1-to-2 ratio. There we go. Yeah, yep. This is it. Okay, I'm almost 20 seconds there. 20. There we go. Perfect. 23 seconds and 36.8 gram. Okay. 36.8. Hold on a second. So I need to keep track of the numbers. Okay. Okay, guys, bear with me for a second. By the way, is anybody joining us for the first time today? Let me know if you're a first timer. Yeah, I'd love to. If you're here, yeah, love to have you here. First shot, 36.8 gram, and then 18 gram going in. All right. This looks fantastic, by the way. Okay. I mean, look at this beautiful shot here. Just gonna mix it here. Mix it with the crema pretty well. And I'm going to set aside a little bit, okay, because we are going to measure TDS. Okay, set to the side. Here we go, cheers, guys. We have friends from Morocco, okay, and also, let's see, Vermont as well. We have regulars joining us this afternoon. We have a decent joining us, Scott, Canton, Russell, Minnesota joining us as well. Adrian, okay. We have, who's that right there? From Boston, okay. Morocco, and also Black Ra. Ah, Black Ra, here we go. Cheers. Yeah, this is this is a very dark roast coffee. A lot of chocolate as well. Hint of some kind of citrus too. Yeah, they're fantastic. Okay, next shot. Exactly the same thing here. Okay. Shot number 2. So now we're gonna do paper on the bottom. Okay, so just letting you know, once you add a paper, it's gonna faster extraction. Okay, it's gonna be faster. All right. Okay. I'm gonna put the pepper on the bottom. I like to wet it with the paper. You don't have to, but it's all depends on what you like. I like to wet the paper there. Okay, just like so. So stick it together well. Okay. And the quick auto comb. It may not work. Yeah. You know why? Because it has a paper on the bottom. So in this case, I have to do it manually. I'm just going to do a gentle WDT. All right, guys, let's give it a try. Here we go. Okay. So last one is 23 seconds. Okay, before 23 seconds, and now my projection is it's gonna be faster because having the paper on the bottom there. Whoa, what happened there? Okay, just automatically stop. Yeah, I'm just gonna try one more time. Hold on. Okay, this is not good. Hold on a second here. Okay. I don't, is Dylan, are you still there? Okay. If you're still there, let me know. Dylan is a Windoogie expert, by the way. So he's an expert. So sometimes, time to time, I don't know why, just automatically stop. So yeah. Meantime, we're gonna do one more time. Okay. Another 18 gram going in. Let's see here. We have a Mega Magam. Okay, I use 20 gram Weber uni basket with paper. Yeah, oh yeah, I mean, goodness, uni basket with paper, you have to go extremely fine. Yeah, way finer. Because the uni basket is already, I mean, that's high extraction as well. So you have to go finer. If you add one more paper, yeah, you have to go even, yeah. I don't know, coffee like that. I guess, I don't know what kind of coffee you're drinking. Okay. Light roast coffee, turbo shot would be good. I don't know, maybe like nice Ristrata, okay, 1:1 ratio. Yeah. So I bet you it's gonna be really good with that types of coffee. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's try again. So if you're just joining us, we are comparing paper with paper, without the paper this afternoon. Okay. And then after that, we are going to check the TDS on this one. Okay, check the TDS. Comes to everything is the exact same setting as well. Only thing difference is the paper on the bottom. All right. Okay, here we go. Hopefully my machine behaves this time. Okay. All right. There we go. So last one is 23 seconds. Yeah, it's gonna be fast. Yep, 16 seconds, guys. Again, with the paper, 36.7 gram. Hold on, let me double check this. 36.7 gram. So first shot was 8 gram, 36.7 gram, and 18 gram going in. Okay. So what does that mean? 23 seconds earlier, this one is at 16 seconds. Okay, compared to 23. I mean, that's a big difference. So here's the thing about the extraction rate too, right? If you final the extraction, you obviously going to extract more in coffee as well. So, and I mean, that's the thing about the comparing extraction rates. I'm just gonna mix it well. Yeah. Okay, with the measuring TDS, the coffee needs to be room temperature, by the way. Okay. So you can get the accurate results. Okay, I'm just gonna wait a little bit here. So this shot number 2 with the paper on the bottom. Still good, okay? Still good, but I feel like the first shot without the paper, 23 seconds, has more body to it as well. So we are going to measure it. Okay. We have let's see here. We have a Sartora. I did not know this about TDS. Yeah, TDS means total dissolved solid. Okay. And obviously, you want comes to water wise. I mean, whenever you guys buy water, like thermalware water, they give you this this device. Okay, you measure how what's the TDS, total dissolved solid in it. We don't know what that is. Okay, it could be calcium. It could be. No one knows what that is. But with the TDS, that's special, a refractometer. So let you know the extraction rate, how much the extraction. I mean, I'm not quite sure exactly science behind it, but if you know, let me know in the live chat as well. Okay, but I know it measures numbers. Okay, and then let you know they got calculation and let you know what kind of extraction you're gonna get. Obviously, higher the extraction is, is that better? I don't know. Is that better, guys? But I always tell you guys, just based on your taste, okay? I'm just gonna clean it right now. Okay, clean it with rubbing alcohol pad. All right. I think this one should be good to go. Yeah. It's been sitting there for quite some time. Because you want to be room temperature. So this one, let's wait a few more minutes. Yeah. We can do this one right now. Okay, here we go. Again, just simply, just get a little drop. I know some people like to use a syringe as well, but I'm fine with it. Just like this. And then you're just measuring it. Testing right now. I like to do about like 3 or 4 times. 11.26%. Okay. 26%. Let's do one more. 11.24. Oh, went down a little bit. 2.2. Let's do one more. Okay. Okay, 11.2. Okay. 11.2. So let's see here. 11.26 all the way down to 11.2. Let's do the average on it. Okay. Let's say it doesn't need to. You want to be accurate as I know some people does what 5 or 6 times, right? Let's do one more. Okay, let's do one more. 11.21. Okay, 21. So how about 11 point? I don't know. I mean, it could be any number. 26 to 21. So 11.2, 11.26 to 11.21. So how about 11.23? Yeah, 24, 23. How about 11.23 percentage? Okay. Because, you know, I mean, it's all around there between 11.26 and 11.2. So yeah, you just randomly guess it. Okay, so this is without the paper. Okay, without the paper. So next one we're gonna do is we're gonna measure with paper. Okay, with paper. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna clean it well. All right, guys. I'm just going to reset this. Reset the refractometer. Okay. So this is the wet paper. Okay. $11.06. First one is 11.06. 11.04. I think I did 5 times the other one, so 02. You should be stabilized quickly. 1. One last time. 02. Okay. All right, so 11.06 to 11.01. Okay. So that's in between. How about 11.3? 03. Okay. Wow. 11.23 percentage to 11.03. That's huge difference in the percentage. So I'm just going to clean this one up here. So I'm going to put that into calculator here. 18 gram going in, TDS at 11.23. And then we have output 36.8. So extraction rate at 22.96%. Okay. So here's a calculator. Let me flip the camera for a second. I got from the Aurea website. So that is a calculator there. 18 gram, 11.23 is a percentage of TDS, and 36.8 grams of coffee, the espresso. Okay, so next one here, I'm going to do this exactly the same thing. 11.96%. Next one, 18 gram going in, 11.03. Okay. And then 36.7 gram out. And then we have a 22.49 percentage. Okay. Actually, you know, it went down with paper. Yeah. Went down with the paper, guys. That's for sure. Man, 22.49 with the paper, and the 22.96 without the paper. Okay, so this I'm using this is more like medium to dark roast coffee as well. That's bizarre, isn't it? Yeah. Again, I mean, just it's numbers, okay? For this, whatever reason, this coffee, I mean, you should be the same. Doesn't matter if you're using light roast coffee or dark roast coffee. But some reason, for this iteration, so here's the paper. Okay, so here's paper on the bottom. It went down. Okay, not went up, went down. That's surprising. Okay, I thought it's gonna be more extraction. Yeah. 06 don't count. Yeah, I mean I didn't. Yeah, I did not count the 06 because the first number is way too high usually. So I usually do the middle. You are measuring the solid without the paper. Yeah, I actually. Okay, with paper you're gonna get more extraction. I don't know. You guys know Jonathan Gagne? He's the scientist. Jonathan Gagne, he actually did a extended test on this one. So whenever he used a paper, is when TDS, extraction percentage went up, not went down. Last Saturday's test, more like medium to light roast. There was more like light roast coffee as well. Calibrate with the room temperature, distill water. I did already, okay? So, hold on. You know what, maybe I'm gonna calibrate it, okay? I'm gonna calibrate with, distill water here. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try again. Yeah, I do want to calibrate because I thought I did calibrate already, but we're gonna try again, guys. Okay, we're gonna try again. We do have a coffee left there as well. So hold on, let me get some distilled water. I'll be right back. All right, hold on a second. Distilled water time. So now we're gonna do the calibrate. We're gonna do it again. Yep, this is the room temperature water as well. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Clean it with our color pad too. Okay, let's do some calibration. With the distilled water. Okay, hold on a second here. Hold on. Some reason you got a button twice to calibrate it. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Here we go. Got it? Okay, guys. So we're going to try again. Okay. If you're just joining us, we just calibrated the refractometer because the number was off. Okay. Number was way off. So because wood paper was actually went down. Okay. The comes to extraction percentage compared to wood paper. No, without the paper. So with paper went down. Without the paper is higher. So because I thought I calibrate this, but we're gonna try again. Okay. Should be interesting this time as well. So I'm gonna start without the paper one more time. There we go. $11.71. Okay. Wow, it went up. Okay. 11.71 percentage. 7.3. 7.5. Let's do 5 times. 7.2. Okay. 7. Okay, 11.71, 7.2, 7.1, 7.3, 7.5, 7.2, and 7.0. Okay. So highest one was 11.75. Lowest was the. So I'm going to take out the highest and lowest, and then left with 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So let's go with 11.72. All right. 11.72 for the without the paper. That's 36.8 gram. Okay. Without the paper. So now we're going to do it again with paper this time here. Hold on a second here, guys. I think I pressed the button too many times. I need to zero out one more time. Okay. There we go. All right, let's see here. Zeroing right now. There we go. Isn't it fun? By the way, if this thing is interests you, yeah, love to hear from you on the live comment section. Okay, is that something? Is that this? If this is interest you, let's see, it's about 50 people watching. If this thing is interesting, I mean, you guys are in a rabbit hole. That's for sure. Okay, you guys are deep into coffee, guys. I mean, 50 people. It doesn't sound a lot of people. But imagine if you have 50 people here. I mean, listening to some middle-aged guy talking about extraction rates. Actually, I'm no longer middle-aged now. Am I? I don't know. I feel like I passed that stage, but yeah. So anyway. Okay, here we go. So this is a with paper, guys. Yeah. With paper. 11.48. 11.47. 11.47. We're going to do 5 times. 11.46. 11.45. Okay, so I'm going to take out the highest number, lowest number, left me with 47 and 46. So let's stay with 47. 11.47 at 36.7 gram. Okay, out. So if I'm going to do the calculation again, man, I'm surprised by. I wonder, it's dependent on the coffee too. I wonder. Yeah. 11.72. 36.8 gram. Okay, 23.96%. Okay, first one, without the paper, 96%. With paper, 47 at 36.7 gram, 23.39%. Okay. 23.96 versus 23.39, guys. For this coffee here, this is more like medium to dark roast coffee. Okay, 23.9 versus 23.39, so 23.4%. We are talking about 0.5% difference. That's nothing. Okay, that's nothing. Personally, I like the coffee without the paper, especially this dark roast coffee here. So, I mean, that's what I prefer. But I know some of you out there that chasing that high extraction. I definitely recommend high extraction baskets with the paper on the bottom. Okay, paper on the bottom there. So, is it or is it, right? With this, so far, dark roast coffee we just did is a better work with. You know what? Okay. How about this? How about this here? I'm going to brew with the high extraction baskets. How about that? Yeah, let me brew with the high extraction baskets here. I am curious now. Okay, I'm very curious. This is crazy. We're going to do one more. Okay. Just going to clean my, yeah. Let's use a high extraction baskets, which means we have to change my grind size really fine as well. Here we go. Where is my, here we go. So I have a high extraction baskets here. Again, if you haven't used a high extraction basket, just nothing more than has a lot of holes in it. So, and also make sure your grinder can handle it too. Okay, make sure your grinder can handle the finer grind size as well. Some grinder cannot do it, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, so having said that, so let's use the P64 again. I'm going to be using the exact same grinder, all 3 shots. Let's see here. That box said, try those reusable pour over. No, no, not really. Comes to filter coffee, yeah, you don't want to use paper because, yeah. I try one of those reusable pour over filter as well. Yeah, it didn't work out that well. Okay. 18 gram going in here. Comes the grind size. I have to go really fine. Yeah, very fine. So this one should be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, this is really fine grind size as well, really fine. Yeah. All right, guys. Here we go. Just gonna go with the WDT here. Okay, 18 gram going in without the paper. All right. The one thing I don't like about this scale, disconnect whenever you're not using it for a while. But I mean, couple steps, couple seconds, but still. All right, let's see. Man, I'm using all my cups, guys. I'm running out of cups. Okay, here we go. Let's see how long it's going to take. Man, this thing is like pure chocolate, guys. Wow. We're going to go 36 gram. There we go, 36.4 gram at 25 seconds. Look at this. These are like pure chocolate. Yeah. I'm very interested to see TDS on this coffee here. Yeah. Here we go. So this should be really good. Wow. Fantastic. Fantastic espresso. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to hand wash this because I don't have a sink here. So I have to take this to, I got bathroom bathroom outside. I have to go hand wash, but it's okay. Yeah. You know, because I mean, this is fun for me. I don't know about you guys, but you know, this is fun. Okay. I mean, this coffee is fantastic. Is there anybody first timer today? Yeah, let me know. Okay, I'm just gonna wait, you know, a few more minutes here for cool down. Yeah. Because, like I said, you need to use a room temperature espresso to get accurate numbers. All right, let's see here. We have a okay, talking about we talked about the 50 pipper earlier as well. We have John joining us. Excellent, John. We have the Geeks, Mac Geeks. Okay, I assume you like Mac. Okay. We have Rosie joining us as well. AU, I assume, from Australia. Okay. We have Ran. Yeah, it's been a while, Ran. Okay. Adrian. Yep. Second time. Yep. We have Dent Box. Okay. What's the Dent Box say? Again. I'm just going through your charts right now. So this is the last one we just did. High extraction baskets. Okay. I'm really looking forward to that number. That's for sure. Here we go. All right. Let's measure this. I already calibrated with the room temperature as well. Okay. All right. Just make sure. Rubbing alcohol. Carlos from Portugal. Okay. Okay. Because this number, all right, let's see. Man, okay, by the way, do you guys remember what's the output on this coffee? Yeah, let me know. I totally spaced out. Okay. I'm testing right now. Here we go. Hold on. 9.64. Yeah, I have to zero this thing out again. Yeah, 9.64 is crazy low. Something's not right. Yeah, this thing is not right here. Hold on. The number's way off. I need more distilled water. Okay. Yeah, 9.64 is, boy, way low. So something's wrong with so we definitely need to zero out here. Okay. Here's the thing about the accuracy. I mean, if your numbers are close, and I'm okay with it, but man, 9.64%. Before that, it was like 22%, 23. So this is way up. That's why I need to zero out. Once you zero out, you should be fine for a while, but I don't know. Today is a little different there. Distilled water. Zeroing out. Bingo. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. 9.66. This is a TDS. 9.65. I'm going to do one more time here. 6.4. Hold on. Yeah. Some things, I wonder what happened here. Hold on. 9.64. Yeah, I mean, it went down by This is bizarre, guys. Okay, this is bizarre. Maybe, I don't know, because you figure, right? It's gonna be higher because the grind size was really, really fine too. Maybe this is the right number. Okay, here is what we can do. Yeah, here's what we can do, guys. Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna test it another coffee. Yeah, coffee earlier. Okay. Yeah, I wanna test coffee earlier right now. This is the case. We know the accuracy of the TDS meter. Okay, so I'm going to be, here we go. Check the coffee earlier. Yeah. Yeah, 11.86. Yep. So this is an accurate number, guys. So this is an accurate number. Somehow, dark roast coffee, okay, with high extraction baskets, the extraction rate went down. Okay, so I'm confused myself as well. You figure it's gonna go up because, I mean, shot time was great too. 26 seconds and 36 grams. Yeah. We have a lady say, please filter, okay, sample, okay, remove the solder. Please, okay, let's please filter samples, remove this. Oh. Because what you are asking me is remove the filter out, okay? I know what you're getting at. And measure the TDS, okay? Measure the TDS. Let's try this. Man, guys, we are going all out here today. Man, we are going all out. Okay. We are going all out here. Okay. I'm trying to filter out the high extraction basket right now. Filter out all the solid, okay, as much as I can. Okay, and then we're gonna measure it one more time and see what kind of numbers we are dealing with. Yeah. Because so far, as you can see, I'm using the more like medium to dark roast coffee. The light roast coffee we did on Saturday, with the paper extraction rate went up. But this time around, I'm using the darker roast coffee. With paper went down, okay? And also, I use a high extraction basket, went down even more with this coffee. So now, I'm trying to remove the solid from the coffee here, okay? So this right here, I'm just remove the solid. I don't know how much we removed it, but we'll see. But this needs to be cooled down a little bit, okay? Yeah, this thing is, I mean, am I going to do this every single time I make espresso? No, definitely not. But time to time, you're going to do it, time to time. Okay, again, so this needs to be room temperature, still hot, still warm. I'm going to cool it down right here. There we go. I got a lot of dishes to do today, but yeah. So this should be cooled down enough. So earlier was 9.6% TDS earlier. So after we remove the solid, okay, and see what we're gonna get out of it. I'm hoping it's gonna be a better number. All right. Hopefully it's gonna be a better number. I hope so. Here we go, guys. Here's a moment of truth. 9.6 to 9.75 went up by 0.1%, pretty much. Yeah, 9.73. Yeah, 9.6. Yeah, so it's not a big game changer, but surely I love the taste of it. Yeah, taste is fantastic. So, yeah, it's not a game changer. So, we are talking about slightly improved extraction rate by like 0.1. So, yeah. Anyway, man, if you're just joining us, we've been comparing extraction rate on with paper, without the paper, and also compare with high extraction baskets, and also after remove the solid from the filter out all the solid as well. So I'm going to quick summarize for you. We've been talking for hours, so if you're just joining us. Pretty much, with it, I used our dark roast coffee today, more like medium to dark. Okay. With paper, extraction rate went down. Without the paper, was better than, comes to extraction rate wise, without the paper is better. With paper went down. And the high extraction baskets, you figure it's going to be, you're going to get extract more. Actually, the number went down even more. So, and then I removed the solid by using the paper there. Improved slightly. Instead of a 9.6, now I'm at 9.7. Okay, 0.1% went up. So what does that mean, guys? At this point, just means nothing, in a way, right? If you're chasing the numbers, okay, you can play with different coffees, different method. You can improve the numbers. But again, I always go back to taste. I mean, which one you prefer, right? Sometimes we are sometimes we are overwhelmed with all this data. And we can be lost sight of that. Okay, we lost sight of that. So just make sure, whatever you make in coffee, if you want to experiment with the paper, that's great. Based on your taste, okay, based on your palate. Hey, which cup do I prefer, with paper or without the paper? So, okay, but I mean, it is a fun test. That's for sure. I mean, I was really surprised by the high extraction. I thought it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more better extraction, but I don't know. Maybe if we use a light roast coffee, we're gonna have a different results. Just like last Saturday, is a dark roast coffee is different? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to ask that to. Jonathan Gagne did extended test on it, so yeah. Anyway, but it was good. It was fun. It was really fun doing the test. But how many shots we waste today? I don't want to say waste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cups already. When I start the video, my coffee was full. Now pretty much I'm two-thirds gone. But all right, guys. I hope you guys like this video. I definitely had a good time making video. surprised. I got surprised, but hold on a second here. We have a Rain say, our neighbor gave us some Vietnamese red honey anaerobic beans. She roasted. Wow, delicious. First time we had a coffee from Vietnam. Yeah, Vietnam coffees are interesting as well. You're going to get a coffee from all over the world, but the Vietnam is not known for coffee, but they do have a good coffee. They do have a good coffee for sure. I'm just going through your comments right now. Let's see here. What's the Shay say? Here we go. Shay say, Passat. Okay, hold on. What are your thoughts on Passat upgrade for Bravo machines? High diffusion, shower screen. You can. Okay, so here's the thing about the shower screen. Especially, any shower screen, right? Shower screen hasn't improved in I don't know how many years. So a company like Passat, who else come up with a decent? Actually, Decent started it. Decent come up with their version of shower screen that covered the entire portafilter inside. And shortly after, we got Passat came up with their version of shower screen as well. It's going to make a big difference in cup quality. Man, I mean, yes and no, right? And we are talking about Bravo machines too. Bravo machine is narrow and deep, so they're very forgiving as well. Very forgiving. Comes to making coffee, makes great coffee, especially medium to dark roast coffee. I don't do light roast coffee on Bravo machines. A little bit more tricky because of temperature stability, even with PID built in. But again, they are consumer machine compared to prosumer, right? So you're looking at what, $500–600. You're going to make some, decent coffee with it. Again, is that worth upgrading it? It's like $55 from Passat. It's at $55. If you like gadgets, if you like, if you like to upgrade things just because you like doing it, right? Instead of a stock. So that's a whole lot better than stock shower screen. That's for sure. So if you like doing that, you can play with it. But if you're looking for the cup quality, I'm talking about notable cup quality. You're not going to see the notable cup quality, okay? But it's going to give you a better coverage in the screen. Is that equate to better tasting espresso? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It all depends on your, taste bud. But personally, it's, hard to tell. But again, I like upgrading things. I mean, that's my hobby anyway. So if it's that way, look at it like that, sure. But if you're looking for the improvement in your cup quality, I'd rather buy basket instead. Okay, I'd rather invest that money to get a better basket, not the stock basket. Stock basket is not that great. Okay. Go with like EP basket from Passat. Let's say even, I wonder if IMS makes the basket as well. Even step down basket too. Okay, step down 54 to 39 baskets. So basket make the biggest difference in your cup quality. If everything is equal. Okay, let's see, what's the Kumba saying? I just got okay, delivered today. I mean, that's great coffee, by the way. Yep, James joining us right now. Let's see here. All right, guys, I think we are good. Man, long session today, close to 70 minutes. Hour and 10 minutes, guys. All right, hour and 10 minutes. It was a lot of fun, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow morning. Okay, it's been a while we did the morning session. I feel like always doing the afternoon session, but great thing about the afternoon session, I can catch friends from Asia as well, and also Australia too. So you guys are early in the morning. But in the morning, I don't know. All right, guys, we are all good, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.